They captured a strange creature in the cave, and what happened next shocked everyone. Indeed, caves have long been considered repositories of time's secrets. A dark, cold world, sometimes full of unpredictable surprises. They are not only habitats for bizarre creatures or repositories of ancient human traces, but also the scenes of terrifying encounters, where the boundary between reality and mystery seems to dissolve. Each story sending chills down the viewer's spine and raising questions about what we truly know about this world. Today's video is your ticket to explore those mysterious and strange things. So join us right now, everyone. 1. Skeleton Lake. Nestled in the majestic Himalayas, Rupkund Lake, also known as Skeleton Lake, is a place that terrifies even the bravest travelers. The lake is located at an altitude of about 5,029 meters, where the cold wind pierces through the mist and the harsh landscape deters most from setting foot. But here, one of the world's strangest mysteries was revealed. Hundreds, if not thousands, of human skeletons, perfectly preserved both in and around the lake. The peculiarity lies in the marks on the bones. Some skeletons show signs of severe trauma, possibly from participating in a battle, but many others have injuries resembling those from falling rocks from high cliffs. In-depth DNA analysis revealed an even stranger truth. The skeletons belong to diverse groups of people, including locals and those of distant origins. This discovery raises the question of why people from different cultures converged in such a remote and harsh place. Some hypotheses suggest the lake was a stop on an ancient pilgrimage route, where travelers from around the world came to perform sacred rituals. But what led to their deaths? Was it a natural disaster, disease, or some other supernatural calamity? The existence of Rupkund Lake as a natural cemetery remains an unsolved mystery, reminding us of what we don't know about human history. 2. Spiders in the darkness. A group of young friends decided to explore a cave in Albania during a weekend adventure, never expecting to witness a horrifying scene. When one of them accidentally pointed the camera at the cave wall to record the scenery, he suddenly discovered a massive swarm of spiders, so dense it was overwhelming, hanging right above their heads. These spiders seemed to have gathered in the deep darkness of the cave, creating a scene both bizarre and frightening. The cameraman screamed in panic and rushed outside, leaving the rest of his friends astonished. Although spiders are usually solitary, the unique conditions of remote caves sometimes lead them to form swarms for hunting. This behavior is rare and typically seen only in harsh environments where they must adapt to survive. For this group of friends, it was both a thrilling and memorable experience, a reminder that nature always holds unpredictable surprises. 3. The Black Mine. Deep in a mine in Bolivia, a lone traveler exploring the region unexpectedly encountered a sight that left his mind reeling. In the faint light of his flashlight, a giant kneeling statue emerged, with a face half human, half beast, skin as red as blood, along with long, protruding horns. The statue's eyes, though merely carved, still exuded an indescribable menace. Moreover, just a few meters away, he discovered another statue, this time depicting a woman with a sorrowful expression, as if guarding something hidden. 4. The Miners. When he asked the local miners, he was told a strange story. According to their tradition, these statues were placed in the mine to seek protection from potential disasters. They believed that underground deities would protect the miners if they showed respect through worshipping these statues. Some even bring offerings, from alcohol to tobacco, to present to the earth deities. Despite their deep spiritual significance, the atmosphere around these statues remains haunting. The mine is not just a workspace but also like a gateway to another world. The boundary between faith and the supernatural becomes fragile for those unfamiliar with this tradition. The image of the kneeling statue with its terrifying gaze in the deep earth is enough to leave a lasting obsession. 4. Signs of witchcraft. Located deep in the ancient lands of England, Cresswell Crags is a cave complex that once served as a refuge for prehistoric humans. But what particularly caught the attention of archaeologists are the strange symbols covering the cave walls and ceiling. These patterns, according to research, date back about 3,000 years to the late Paleolithic period. Hundreds of symbols are meticulously carved, with various shapes like straight lines, spirals, and complex geometric figure. Researchers conclude that this is rare evidence of the religious beliefs and spiritual practices of prehistoric people. These symbols seem to have been carved to protect the living space from invisible threats, such as curses or magic. Notably, Cresswell Crags is not the only place with anti-magic symbols, but their scale and diversity here are particularly outstanding. The discovery of these symbols not only opens a door to understanding more about the spiritual life of it, but also illuminates how they used imagination and art to confront fear. '5. The mysterious figure in the cave. The shadow of a cave near the Sahara Desert, a strange video has raised unanswered questions. This is clearly the silhouette of a human. But the strange thing is it emits a steady white light, without any accompanying light source or equipment. That light seems to emanate from within the body, creating a scene both sacred and spine-chilling. Witnesses dared not approach, only standing from afar, amazed, recording the image with their phones. That creature remained motionless, silently glowing, like a challenge to humanity's limited understanding. This mystery remains unsolved, leaving an eerie feeling about the presence of things not of this world. '6. The Tunnel Monster. During a sewer inspection mission in an urban area, engineers encountered a scene that would haunt them ever after. While using a camera to inspect dark sewer sections, they suddenly spotted a fleeting image. A pale, phantom-like creature dashed past the camera's light. The reflection from the dirty sewer water only showed it was a tall creature, running on two legs at a terrifying speed. Its head had a strange shape, unlike any creature ever recorded. Many who later reviewed the footage suggested it could be a skinwalker. Creatures in legends are described as having shape-shifting abilities and surviving in darkness. These creatures are rumored to have close ties to dark spaces and often avoid humans by hiding in the most inaccessible places. Although this footage was captured for only a few brief seconds, it sparked much speculation. Whether this is evidence of a scientifically unrecorded creature's existence, or just a misunderstood natural phenomenon, all remains a mystery. 7. Ancient hunting tools. In a modern laboratory of the Yukon government, scientists unveiled the secret of a rare historical treasure trove. A collection of ancient hunting tools found in this frozen ground reveals a vivid story of prehistoric human life. The artifacts include various spearheads and sharp points, exquisitely crafted from stone and bone, bearing the marks of time with edges worn from long use. These tools not only reflect the crafting and survival skills of prehistoric humans but also reveal their impressive hunting capabilities. They seem designed to hunt large animals, Perhaps mammoths or bison. What's even more remarkable is the origin of the materials used to make the tools. Many materials were not locally available but had to be brought from distant lands, showing that prehistoric people undertook long journeys, possibly even engaging in trade between groups. This discovery is not merely a glimpse into the past but also opens opportunities for deeper research into the connections of prehistoric communities. The story of these brave people overcoming harsh cold and natural challenges leaves an amazing mark in human history. 8. The Yeti's footprints. On their journey to explore Mount Everest, the hiking group never thought they would become part of a great mystery. While moving through a pristine icy area, they accidentally discovered a series of giant footprints leading straight down the glacier. These footprints were about 30 centimeters long and 13 centimeters wide, so large that no local animal species could have made them. Their presence at such an extreme altitude far exceeds what common wildlife could survive. This immediately sparked the hypothesis of the legendary Yeti, a mysterious creature that has existed in folklore for centuries. A few weeks later, a couple camping in the nearby area reported they also found similar footprints, completely matching in size and shape. This match made many believe the traces could not belong to any known animal species but must be evidence of an unconfirmed mysterious creature. Strange events continued when footage from the area appeared showing large pine trees uprooted and pulled straight from the ground by an unbelievable force. Not just footprints, other signs like the destruction of vegetation further added to the mystery of the presence of a giant creature with strength beyond human capability. Witnesses couldn't help but be amazed by these strange phenomena as they occurred in completely isolated places, where even modern science finds it difficult to intervene or explain. Hang Rongo, an ancient resting place containing the bones of at least 28 people, had fallen into oblivion for centuries until it was revived through the lens of a daring photographer. During an exploratory photo shoot, he accidentally discovered a strange shadow silently stand. Its shape was unlike any creature he had ever seen. Its face was pitch black like the night, with only one thing standing out, a small white eye sparkling like a lost beam of light in endless darkness. Its phantom-like body seemed to merge completely with the deep dark curtain of the cave, as if it were not an independent entity but part of the darkness itself. What made the scene even more terrifying was the calm, motionless gaze of that creature, as if it were observing but completely unaffected by the camera's light or human presence. Hang Tango has long been regarded as the resting place of ancient souls, and many believe that guardian spirits still remain to preserve the peace for the deceased. The appearance of this shadow raises bigger questions about the cave's role. Could this be a gateway to the afterlife? Its mystery evokes ancient beliefs that this place is not only a historical relic but also an important piece in humanity's spiritual picture. 10. Traces of Sharkwad. Hidden in the shadows of dense forest trees, the small creature named Sharkwad appears as an unprecedented mystery, lying face down on the ground with arms and legs spread wide. This creature is completely motionless, its body covered in thick black fur, making it extremely difficult to identify physical features. However, amidst this obscurity, some prominent features cannot be overlooked. Its unusually long claws, which could be used for climbing or digging, demonstrate good adaptation to harsh wilderness environments. The mysterious stories we've just explored have opened up a world full of mysteries, where history, nature, and imagination blend together, encouraging us to respect and protect the unknown while striving to explore and better understand human history and living environments. Thank you for accompanying us and see you again in the next magical journeys.